Okay, so we're in the small village of Kuklica, about 100 kilometers northwest of Skopje. Now, behind me, of course, you can see some figures. The kind of boring story is they were created by a volcano 3.5 million years ago, and this is what we have left. But of course, if you're a Macedonian and you lived a few thousand years ago, this is going to look like an interesting story. And indeed, the folklore that's come about because of this is a fascinating story. So let's take a little peek into some ancient Macedonian history and see what they created. If we look over to the left, we have a groomsman. If we look in the middle, we got a bride. In behind that, we got the groom, the taller one. And then to the right, we got the rather chubby maid of honor. And the reason they're getting married and the reason they're made out of stone is because up in the hills, up that way, there was a bride. And she was planning on marrying this rather good-looking dude down here until she found out that he actually was planning to marry another girl. So he was going to actually have 2 wives. That did not sit well with her. So she decided to put a curse. So she prayed to God, and guess what happened? They all turned to stone, including her, somewhere up in the hills. So I could do a whole bunch of lousy jokes. Yeah, they all got stoned at the wedding, and this is what happened. Or a lot of people took him for granted. This is what happened. But at the end of the day, this is what we have. A folkloric tale, rather fascinating one here in Macedonia, at the Kuklica village, just 100 kilometers northwest of Skopje in Macedonia.